Welcome to X-Com, soldier. You are in charge of a covert, elite fighting force. Our mission, to combat an extraterrestrial invasion all over the world, with little to no funding. In our first hour and a half, we set up base in the Middle East and recruit extra soldiers and scientists. We deploy maximum firepower against 2 UFO direct action missions, and take down a terror site crawling with floaters and reapers in the LZ. We establish a base in Europe, recruit troops and scientists, research motion detection first. I sort our troops by firing accuracy and name them according to role. Scouts use grenades and provide smoke. Riflemen use autocannons for light explosives or armor piercing. Snipers are our long arm. Nothing survives their missile strikes. We have spotted our first landed target. Let's go. We land, smoke out. Enemy sniper position spotted. Missiles deployed. Proximity grenades on top of UFO for no reason. Riflemen run up to secure the UFO. Mission done. The second mission is during the day, and I luck out with so many blind kills. Cash out the alien goods, resupply ammo and personnel, motion detection researched. Time to upgrade to laser technology. Our first real challenge will be the terror mission at the end of the month. The LZ is incredibly hot. Early reaction fire saves us and hurts us. I deploy fire lanes with my snipers. They are accurate at any range. Ignore their constant missing. The scouts run ahead with grenades and smoke, being our eyes in the battlefield. Although we suffer losses, we are able to punish the aliens more. Our snipers punch through walls to get to hidden targets. That should just about wrap up this month. We have to get laser weapons up. If we face cyber discs from the sectoids, we are toast. This next month, we will greatly accelerate our war machine. Laser pistols, destroying UFOs, base invasion. This next hour and a half is action-packed. We managed to get laser pistols, but laser rifles are the sweet spot with their high accuracy. In the meantime, we collect a few 100,000 cash from making them. The aliens send tiny UFOs at us. A surefire way to get a retaliation mission is to destroy them. All that means is extra cash for us. Bring it, you fuckers. So the sectoids bring a party mission to our base. Time to arm the troops. Base defense can be tricky. Aliens come in from the hangars in the airlock. Luckily, our troops are positioned to come in at every side with rocket launchers, cannons, and grenades. We encounter some cyber discs. Those are tricky, but high explosive rockets still punch through them. The last part of the mission is hunting down the few remaining sectoids hiding out. We put grenades in their pockets. We cash out of the base defense. That nets us a lot of cash. Laser rifles are coming. The cyber discs will fear us in the future. Time to bring the war to the aliens full force in the next hour. Restocking soldiers after base defense. Deploying laser rifles. Killing all of my men during a floater terror site. We are finally starting to escalate the war to our advantage. Let's lock and load. That base defense mission cost us a lot of men, but we rehire and slot them into their roles according to fire accuracy. The riflemen are going to be a lot deadlier with the new laser rifles. During a UFO cleanup, you can really see the riflemen stepping up to compete with the snipers for deadliness. These rifles will also do a lot more against cyber discs when we face them again.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service.
The nations are pleased with X-Com's work. Some countries rob their poor and give us the scraps so we can keep the lights on.
We're sorry.
While searching for an alien base, we get an alert that Novosibirsk is being terrorized. We rally the troops and head out. I unload all the men and immediately open fire. I feel pleased with myself. Then sudden disaster strikes.
What the fuck?
Let me show you what I did wrong. Did you catch it? Here, I use the inventory template to paste to a scout with an active grenade. This grenade sits on the floor and goes off because no one is handling it. Congrats, Mal. That's a new body count. After correcting that major oversight, the floaters get their clocks cleaned. We wreak so much havoc, the floaters begin panicking. I'll help you with that problem. Overall, it was a very successful operation. With these new funds, we begin construction on new radar outposts in Africa and North America. This next hour, we need to get some personal armor from the alien alloys research. It won't be long until the aliens escalate to even more vicious soldiers and psionic tactics. Sensor warfare, capturing leaders. This hour and a half was pretty cool for how to use motion sensors to inform you on enemy movements. This allowed perfect strikes and capturing of alien officers. Rifleman standard equipment now requires motion sensors. This will give us sight behind walls and tell us how far an enemy has moved by the size of the dot on the motion sensor. A medium UFO lands in our territory. It's time for our men to go greet them. Rockets and laser fire terminate the guard crew on the outside. Rifleman officers move to the outside of the UFO to use motion sensors. Scouts and other riflemen grab stun rods and encircle the UFO. From here, we stun our way to the top of the UFO, using motion sensors to nab 2 leaders. I see you. Time to go to alien jail. With all of these captures, we now have floater leaders, navigators, and soldiers. Gotta collect them all. Time to get plasma cannons so we can take down larger UFOs with our interceptors. 8 hours in, I get greedy. Disaster destroys an entire squad of X-Com. Plasma cannons are available for manufacturing. The aliens show us that they have teeth and bombs. I see a landed extra-large UFO. If I can conquer this, it means capturing a commander alive. This would allow us to skip an alien base invasion and go straight to Mars, Cydonia, and win the game. However, a floater unleashes a blaster bomb and annihilates our forward team. We have to retreat. So much for that. 12 hours in, sectoid base invasion. Avenger researched and built. Snake Man base invasion. I'm on a hunt for an alien commander so we can fly to Mars. However, I strike out hard at the sectoid base. I think I ended up killing the sectoid commander, but at least we got a ton of good loot and blaster launchers. In the meantime, our scientists work through the tech chain to get the Avenger. Hilarium, UFO navigation, UFO power source, and all the fighter transports. Our engineers build one quickly for us. All of our craft have plasma beams now for long-range engagement. This will allow us to take down a very large UFO and nab a commander. I take on another Snake Man base. This time, I really try to be more careful. However, I only get leaders from the Snake Man base where the commanders usually hang out. Damn it. Mutons arrive. Blaster launcher hover tanks are ours. Still waiting for that alien base and commander though. We get dangerously low on Ilarium and begin waiting for UFOs to land so we can steal their Ilarium. Still no base or commander. Finally, a battleship UFO lands within our radar range. I quickly muster the troops onto the Avenger. We will have to be careful in how we approach them. They love to ambush troops with a blaster bomb, as we noticed on our first battleship mission. But this time is different. I lure them out of the ship in small amounts, picking them off. Then, I bring in a second fire team armed with stun bomb launchers. The leaders make a ballsy move and come out to see what happened to all of their troops. I stun them carefully. I have a scout pick up the commander body. Yes, I waited so many hours for this to happen. I then use the rest of the fire team to clean up the battleship for an amazing amount of Illyrium. This will be useful in the assault on Cydonia. Blaster bombs for everyone. The time has come to end this war once and for all. We get everyone equipped with power armor. We have 2 hover tanks with blaster launchers. We have 4 blaster launcher equipped troops. We even give one to our commander. It's time to go. Cydonia or bust. We spare no expense and let all hell loose. Blaster bombs rock the surface of Mars. Sectoids cower in fear. Cyber disks rupture under hot plasma bursts. We kill the alien to their last man on the surface. Time to go underground and do some brain hunting. This is it, the final assault. I use smoke and motion sensors to flush out early ambushes.
I am invincible! I am invincible! Yes! I am invincible! Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Blaster bombs are the workhorses here. Fire and thunder rumble down the ancient halls of Cydonia. We have some close calls with a chrysalid getting close to us, but reaction fire puts it down. That was lucky. We continue our wet work, chewing up the alien alloy corridors with bombs, working our way toward the command center. The ethereals begin to break. Panic and mayhem set in. Perfect. We bomb the council chamber of the ethereals. Then, it is time for some poetic justice. It's only fitting that the commander of X-Com get the kill against the biggest motherfucker of them all. The alien mastermind, the brain. Time to kill them all with the single press of a button. The brain is still somehow alive, much like that invincible chrysalid.
I am invincible!
The brain explains how it is our progenitor, our creator in some ways. It has manipulated our genes for thousands of years. What a pile of bullshit. Then why come back in an invasion? If you are our creator, then we have outclassed you. It's time to put you where you belong, into the air as hot plasma vapor. And so that is how the alien war began in 1999. And this is how it ended, for now. However, who is to say that some other weapon that the aliens were working on is not going to terrorize, or even destroy all of mankind? But that is a game for another time. I truly hope you have enjoyed watching this complete game of X-Com and understand why it is so much fun. The choice of weapons, the tactics of using terrain, the pacing of technology upgrades, and the gradual rising of stakes as the invasion progresses. All of this make X-Com a masterpiece. I hope to see you all on the next one. Ave, atque, vale, mal.